Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, third grade. My name is Mrs. Nixon. I am so excited to be here with you so that I can help support you become amazing thinkers, readers, and writers. Hey, I was just checking out this Cam Jansen. Have you ever read a Cam Jansen book? Oh my gosh, the mystery and trying to solve who did what and how did it come down, and oh my gosh, so much fun. I can't wait to figure out how this one ends. I really encourage, if mystery is something that you enjoy, you might want to check out a Cam Jansen book. You can do that at your local library or even on Sora. Speaking of Sora, hey, Hoover Region, I want to give you guys a big shout out. You guys have been checking out the most books in Fresno Unified from Sora. Great job, keep it up. And a special little shout out to my friends at Viking. You guys are doing great, keep it up. All right, boys and girls, I want to start out today letting us know that we have 3 different things that we're going to go through today. We're going to go through and we're going to review the long E spellings. We're going to look at inflectional endings with words that end with Y, look at those spellings, and then we're going to finish up with some similes or some figurative languages kind of under that umbrella. Are you ready to start today? Okay, let's do this. So to warm up those super smart muscles that we have, our brains, let's go through and let's read our high frequency words. Remember, high frequency words are those words that you see most often in your reading. You're also going to be using them a lot in your writing, so it's important that you not only know how to read them, but write them. Remember, you're responsible for your learning success. So if you see a word up here that maybe you don't remember how to spell it all the time, practice it. Jot it down on a little Post-it note and practice throughout the week. Okay, let's get started. Let's read those high frequency words. Fall, far, find, fast, 5, first, found, fly, 4, and 4. Nicely done. Let's look at 2 of them right here. I have fall and far. All right, help me put these into to some sentences. Wow, look at that. I have 3 sentences. I wonder how I'm going to get 2 words into 3 sentences. Help me out. Let's look at the first one. Be careful that you don't, what do you think? Fall or far? All right, I think it's fall too. How about this one? Another word for autumn is, now that's tricky because far doesn't go there. But what if I used fall again? Did you see that that's a multiple meaning word? Fall actually has 2 different meanings. It can be another word for autumn, but it can also talk about falling down. It's important to know that. All right, let's look at this last one. How can you run without walking? How about how far can you run without walking? I don't know about you right now, but I sure can't run very far. With all of the smoke that's been in the air, I haven't been doing a whole lot of walking even outside. All right, so let's get started with today. I want to look at those long E spellings. So to help me with that, I want to start with the long E sound. When I think about my tree card is my sound spelling card, it reminds me that the long E says E, like at the beginning of the word each, or in the middle of the word deep. Okay, so if I can hear it, I need to be able to spell it. There are 7 different ways that you can spell the long E sound. So let's look at some of the different ways. There's E all by itself, like in the word he. There's EA, like in the middle of the word week. Do you see it right there? There's double E, the E-E spelling, like in the word need, need. See that? Nice. All right, there's E blank E. Do you see the E and the silent E at the end? So what's this word say? Theme. Good job. How about this one? We don't see this one a whole lot, right? This is fairly uncommon, but the I-E says E. Let's sound it out. Yeah, yield, yield. Yeah, that just simply means that you're going to let somebody else go first, right? Then we have EY, and if we say E, valley, valley, do you see it? Yeah. And then our last way is just with a Y at the end, like in the word happy. Excellent job, third grade. Great. So that was our spelling with the long E. The second thing I want us to work on today is inflectional endings. So we're going to do a little bit of practice, those words that end with Y, and we want to add ER, EST, ED, or ES. So here's kind of a reminder. A reminder is in some words that end with Y, change the Y to I before adding the endings ES, ED, ER, or EST. Let me show you what that looks like. I have 3 words right here. Let's read them. We have lovely, busy, and apply. So lovely, I could add ER or EST because that's going to change my word up just a little bit. So instead of saying lovely, I could say she was lovelier, or the flowers were the loveliest I've ever seen. This is when we're comparing things, right? In order to do that, I need to change my Y to an I. So let's try it. See right here, I'm going to change my Y to an I and add ER. Now we have the word lovelier. All right, let's try it again. If I have the word busy, I could say busier or busiest, right? I could really even say she busied herself all morning long, or she busies herself. So I really could add any of these endings. What one do you want to add? You want to do the EST? Okay, let's do it. So I have busy. What do I have to do with my Y? That's right, I have to change it to an I. Then I can add my EST. Now I have the busiest. Let's do one last one. Apply. Apply. So I really don't have applier or applyist. Those aren't real words. But I could add ED, so applied, or I could add the ES like applies. So she applies for a new job, or he applied yesterday. What do you want to add? You want to do the ED? Okay, what do I have to do? That's right, I need to change my Y to an I before I add my ED. So now I can say, he applied yesterday. Do you see it? Nice job. Okay, so what would these look like in practice? Let's go through and check it out. So a couple of different ways in which we can practice. Just identifying here, it says read each word pair, underline the word with the long E sound, and circle the letters that make the sound. So let's look. We've got 2 words right here. We have, do you see it? What does it say? That's right, free and mess. Do you hear that E sound? Free? That's right, so we would underline the sound that makes that E sound. I'm going to circle the word. All right, how about this set right here? Read it to yourself. Listen for the E sound. Let's do it together. Step and team. Do you hear that E sound? Yeah, right there. Good job. So that has my long E. Okay, I want to show you this one because look, I've got EA and EE. Those both look like long E sounds. But are they? What's this word? Ah, that's ready. And what's this one? Green. I want the word that has that long E sound, like in green. Even though the EA, remember, that can say eh. All right, nice job. Let's jump down below. I want to show you a couple of sentences. So practicing using those words, those inflectional endings, the ES and ED. What do we do with those? That's right, remember we drop the Y, change it to an I, and add ED. So let's do this one. The team tried to win the game. Which one is the correct spelling? Do you see it? Point to it. Good job, you want this one right here because remember, change the Y to an I. Good job. All right, one more. She denies that she was there. Now they're adding the ES. What do they need to do with the Y? What they mess up with right here? That's right, they left the Y. They're not supposed to leave the Y. You need to change the Y to an I, then you add your ES. Nicely done. All right, my last thing I want us to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about figurative language. Figurative language is just where authors are using really rich words to help their readers understand and form a picture inside their minds. So let me show you. Similes. Similes compare two things using like or as. Let's look at an example. Your smile is bright as the sun. So, did the author really mean that the smile was so bright they couldn't see it? Or did the author mean it was warm and inviting? Yeah. Okay, so here, let me show you. We're going to do a little practice with this. So here I have a sentence, and it says, your explanation was clear as mud. Kind of funny, right? So let's think about it. What do you think that that really means? Do you think that their explanation was as clear as mud? Well, do you think it means that it's dirty? Do you think that it was very confusing? Or do you think it was really easy to understand? Your explanation was clear as mud. I'm going to say, yeah, it was very confusing because mud is not clear. I think that they were making kind of a little bit of a joke, right? Kind of fun. So authors will do that in your reading. So look for it. See if you can find that simile. Boys and girls, it was awesome getting a chance to hang out with you on this Monday morning. I really appreciate all that hard work that you're doing to learn all of these things about our silent E, our inflectional endings, and similes. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, remember, you're responsible for your learning success. So listen, ask questions, and share your ideas, because together we can do so much more. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good.